Hey FHN, I'm Violet.
I'm Lito.
And welcome to the Nightly Show. Stick by for a feature story on goat yoga, a look at the Fellowship of Christian Athletes Club, people's opinions on school lunches, and much more. You won't want to miss this.
In local news, St. Charles is making plans to expand on riverfront development. The St. Charles Historical District is mere feet away from the Missouri River, and these proposed building concepts would capitalize on this valuable location by adding new parks, housing complexes, and restaurants.
This rather ambitious idea is a part of a larger picture. The St. Charles Business and Tourism Board has been working on increasing tourism by focusing on the historical district and the wildlife areas surrounding it.
On the top of the ambitious ideas, we have a story on a couple's bizarre aerobics business. Two farmers have created a new business aptly named Goat Yoga of Missouri, where they go above and beyond what is usually expected from a yoga lesson. Here's a video by Camden Blair on their unconventional style of teaching.
Welcome back to center. And walk those hands over to the left.
I'm here at Newtown, where a farming couple and a yoga instructor created a brand new twist on the average everyday aerobics class.
I can't express enough for just seeing the joy on people's faces. Really just laughing, having a good time. Everybody gets a kick out of it, Let everyone come in and get since they've had a hard week at work or school or whatever they've done, just kind of help them relax, just get back to laughter, It's just one of the best parts of life.
Despite being such an odd concept, it's undeniable that the clients and customers are just as passionate about yoga with goats as the owners are.
It was funny, it was relaxing, it was joyful, feeling the air and the sunshine. It was a perfect weather day for it. I would just say if you could experience it, do the experience, it'll make you laugh. And they're really sweet animals.
It's easy to write off goat yoga as nothing more than sheer spectacle. But Andrea, the goat yoga instructor, insists there is much more to it than simply exercising with animals.
A lot of people, it's their first time doing yoga and they might be apprehensive, but they slide right in. And we always say, if you want to come and just snuggle with a goat, snuggle. If you want to do yoga, it's all about enjoying the moment and making it however you want. Snuggles, yoga, combo, it's up to you. Favorite part of this job is easily the laughter and the smiles and people just enjoying the moment. And I feel like, because I teach regular yoga classes too, and I feel like that is harder for people to be in the moment because it's easy for your mind to drift away. But in goat yoga, you are so present into what is going on, and people really do. You can witness people feeling the stress just go away. People walk away just feeling lighter and in a good mood. And being around the goats, because a lot of people ask me, why goat yoga? And once you're here and if you've just witnessed it, you understand why. And the reason is because yoga is about being in the present moment. And these goats are exceptional experts at keeping you in the present moment. They will keep you with laughter, with their spontaneity, and they're unpredictable. And they are snuggly, and everybody loves, of course, the baby goats too.
Reporting for FHN, I'm Camden Blair, signing off.
Election day is a week away, and with political conflict and misinformation, we urge you to educate yourself on the topics of this election. If you can legally vote, do not hesitate to do so.
There are many unbiased, credible fact-checking websites, from Snopes to PolitiFact to the International Fact-Checking Institute. What matters most is that people are aware of the beliefs and claims of both candidates. We don't have time to discuss and explain all the differences between the two major candidates, so we strongly recommend that you do your own independent research to find who aligns with your values the most.
Breaking away from politics, we have multiple interviews with FHN students on what they usually eat for lunch. Made by Riley Aldenderfer. Let's take a look.
My name is Riley Aldenderfer, and I'm here with
Roman Haverly.
Kylie Harris.
Sohaib Ramadan.
Brenna Smith.
Do you eat the school lunches?
I do.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Yes.
What do you get?
Typically, I get the homemade subs, or whatever they call them.
I get a sandwich from the sandwich shop.
The spicy chicken sandwich.
I usually get either the sandwiches or I like to get the chicken tenders with the tater tots.
Why do you like it so much?
Because it has a lot of flavor and spicy.
Or the sandwiches, what's your go-to meal?
Typically the 3 meats, which would be pepperoni, ham, and turkey. And then I also go for the pepper jack cheese.
Ham and turkey with provolone, not toasted, with tomatoes.
Probably just a regular ham and cheese sandwich.
Our last regular season varsity football game was last Friday, and after the Class 5 tournament this Friday, the season will officially be over.
But even though football is ending, that doesn't mean that there aren't any other sports events for you to attend. This week, we have a varsity swim meet today, winter guard varsity practice on Friday, and both boys soccer and cross country have districts on Saturday.
Keeping on track with athletics, Cole Martin, the FHN football coach, has become the sponsor of FCA, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, an organization dedicated to building a community among people who participate in sports. Here's a video on the group by Laney, Quandt, and Braeden, Kettinger.
Coach Cole Martin is a youth pastor at Fieldview Church and recently became the club sponsor of the new FCA club at Francis Howell North. He introduced the idea to the members of the football team upon his arrival last November.
I kind of knew about it. It's a nationwide thing, and I started going to church over the summer. So you kind of hear about it from people, but it really got going. It's kind of cool that we kind of got to see it start at our school with one of our football coaches starting it. And I'd say he wanted everyone to get involved.
Started off at summer camp, so this was before the school year even started. I just let them know, just started praying over them if they asked or anything like that, and just also told them of the opportunity that there was youth on Wednesdays, and that if they wanted to try it out, they could come and try it out.
I've built stronger relationships with people on my team that I used to not really enjoy being around, but having faith and getting closer with God has definitely been able to strengthen our relationship, and I'd say we just trust each other a lot more.
As much as I want to win and help these football players win, I want to make sure that they're going to grow up and be amazing young men that are examples and role models to the people around them.
There's definitely a big community aspect of FCA because there's a lot of people at FCA that I'd never have talked to and didn't know them, but now there's so many. I think there's 50 plus people that go to FCA, and now I have so many more people that I know and can talk to. And in school, faith's not a big part of it oftentimes, so having people that I can talk to and relate to more is cool.
I'm grateful for Coach Martin, Coach Cole Martin. He's gotten not just me but my team very far mentally, and we definitely needed that, and I'll just forever be grateful for that.
FCA meetings are before school on Wednesdays every week at 6:40. All are welcome.
This Monday, Tyler, the Creator, the famous rapper and producer, released Chromacopia. 3 years since his last album, Call Me If You Get Lost, Chromacopia has received incredibly polarizing opinions, with some saying that Tyler has lost the magic of his past projects and others claiming that this is his most consistent, well-made LP to date. We asked FHN students various questions about the album, and here are the results of that survey. With 39% of votes, students say that Darling I is the best song off the album, and with 22% of votes, Noid was voted as the worst song on the album. We also asked students to rate the project out of 10, and by averaging all of the responses, we can see that according to FHN, Chromacopia is an 8 out of 10.
Max Scholars is an extracurricular organization that highlights students of color who exhibit traits of excellence, service, leadership, and scholarship. Recently, new members were inducted into the organization. Here's a video by Melanie Olivares on the signing night.
On Tuesday, September 17th, Max Scholars held their annual signing night, where new members attended a ceremony that consisted of an overview of the program, t-shirt distribution, and the official signing. But what makes this event significant, and what is the importance of the club? To gain insight, we spoke with the club sponsor, Miss Cease.
So Max Scholars is an organization it's really similar to National Honor Society, but it's specific to students of color.
I think it is important because there are very few spaces in the world, in the district, in the school, where students of color get to coexist, where it is just them. I think we also do a lot of really good work around helping students get prepared to go to college or trade school or tech school or whatever it is they want to do after we leave here.
The annual signing night for Max Scholars not only signifies the start of a new journey for its members, but also highlights the club's dedication to promoting academic growth and supporting the community.
Halloween is today, and plenty of people will be trick-or-treating late into the night. But the question arises, What can I do on All Hallows Eve if I'm not interested in hunting for candy?
I'm glad you asked. This afternoon has plenty of festive opportunities for you to choose from, ranging from lighthearted fun to spooky thrills. Starting with something calm, the National Blues Museum is hosting Blues and Booze, which is a mashup of live music and Halloween costume contests. Moving on with the theme of costume parties, Social Bar and Grill is hosting a Halloween party, complete with karaoke, a DJ, and a $1,000 costume contest. And finally, if you just want to sit down and watch a good movie, Marcus Theaters is having a one-time screening of John Carpenter's Halloween at 9:10 p.m. For more information on any of these events, visit the links down below, which go straight to the event page.
For our final video, we are highlighting an FHN student who is giving cross-country his all and is now determined to help others achieve their goals as well. Here is Kane Manfull with the Humans of FHN on Kevin McGuire.
Cross country is not a sport for the faint of heart. One runner for Francis Howell North, Kevin McGuire, has every trait necessary to dominate on the course. Ever since his first meet back in 2021, Kevin has fallen in love with the sport. Practice after practice, race after race, Kevin's passion for the game only grew. The journey is what kept Kevin coming back time and time again.
It's all about just sticking with it every day, every week, and just over months, just grinding it down, trying to get better. And for me, trying to stay more competitive, try to make state, try to get more medals every season, just trying to be better.
The most daunting thing for lots of new runners is that the progress doesn't happen overnight. As Kevin is now a captain of the team, he works to be a motivator for the rest of the athletes.
Mainly just trying to give good advice and try to be the person as a role model, like a person that's a good role model. I can't just be the person who's going to goof off during drills. I actually have to try to do the drills right every time.
Even though Kevin works to be a leader, his mindset for the upcoming season doesn't change a bit.
Really, it's the same thing as you would anywhere, because last year I was still trying to be the best person I could be on the team, trying to put myself in a spot where I could do the things I want to do. And this year it's just the same things, I just have a bigger name with it.
Running cross country is no easy task, but for Kevin McGuire, the time spent is well worth it when you get to cross that line. I'm Kane Manfull, signing off.
Thanks, Kane.
Make sure to follow us on FHNtoday on Instagram and TikTok, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like and a comment down below about what story you want to see covered next episode. Once again, I'm Violet.
I'm Lito.
Signing off.